Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. A paper trending on X published about 5 days ago on May 31st, 2026, introduces a massive leap in aerial robotics simulation. The paper is titled Crazyflow, an accurate, GPU-accelerated, differentiable drone simulator in JAX. While researchers have recently built platforms like Differentiable to help train aerial systems, this new simulator scales up to 4.2 million drones on a single graphics processing unit, achieving a throughput of over 700 million steps per second. The simulator is differentiable, which means it calculates exact mathematical gradients, essentially providing the precise mathematical directions of change that help control algorithms learn and adapt incredibly quickly. As we will see, this speed is so extreme that it even allows a drone to learn how to stabilize itself mid-air in under half a second after being thrown. To see how this is achieved, Figure 1 illustrates the modular architecture of the simulator, showing how it integrates physics and controllers. The system uses just-in-time compilation, which translates Python code into highly optimized machine instructions on the fly to maximize speed. The top section details the control stack, feeding into either a first principles or an abstracted dynamics model. Below that, three-dimensional cubes depict the data pipelines, while the bottom half shows how these virtual loops align with the physical drone. Figure 2 showcases several practical applications enabled by the simulator's extreme speed. Panel A details the mid-air recovery task, where a stabilization policy is trained in just 380 milliseconds after the drone is thrown. Additionally, Panel C illustrates a model predictive path integral controller, which is an algorithm that simulates thousands of potential paths in real time to avoid obstacles. Evaluating 500,000 trajectories concurrently allows the drone to navigate complex spaces dynamically. While those controller applications demonstrate practical utility, Figure 3 breaks down the underlying computational performance of the simulator. Panels A and B compare simulation speed across central and graphics processing units, while Panel C shows swarm scaling. On a graphics processing unit, the system achieves a 38-fold speed advantage. Finally, Panel D highlights gradient throughput, showing a 16-fold improvement in calculating the mathematical gradients that drive learning. While Figure 3 showed massive computational scaling, Table 1 details the physical tracking accuracy, showing the average error in millimeters. For the Crazyflow 2.1, Crazyflow achieves a drift of only 19 millimeters on a circular path, whereas the competitor Gempi Bullet drones slips by 49 millimeters. This precision remains consistent on the Lysage's trajectory, which is a complex Figure 8 style path used to test multi-axis control, where Crazyflow cuts tracking error in half. Figure 4 details the real-world tracking performance of both learning and model-based control approaches, using the Crazyflow simulator. For both the 10-second and 5.5-second tracking tasks, the controllers trained in the simulator significantly outperform the baseline. Looking at the bar charts on the left, the policy trained using backpropagation through time, which is a gradient-based method that optimizes a controller over sequential time steps, achieves the lowest tracking error of under 12 millimeters. That level of control precision makes extreme maneuvers possible. Figure 6 details the rapid training process for mid-air recovery. Panel A shows the success rate climb rapidly, as training progress reaches just under 0.4 of a second. Panel B plots the physical flight paths during recovery, where the system trains and transfers the control policy in less than half a second while the drone is still in the air. Wrapping up, two takeaways stand out. Crazyflow completely closes the gap between simulation speed and physical accuracy. This achievement enables real-time, in-flight learning to happen instantly. That wraps up this look at drone simulators. I am Alex, and this has been the AI Research Roundup. I will see you in the next one.